Hello everyone, welcome back to DiamondTrail Ranch. If you're new here, we're a homestead family of 6 in Florida, raising animals, growing food, constantly working on projects that keep everything running smoothly. Today's video is all about homestead maintenance, specifically why we replaced our chain link fence with cattle panels and boards to keep our our animals safely contained. What I'm actually showing you, I went ahead and did this video while it's in a progressive state. So here is what we're working into. Okay, you see board, post we put in, board with cattle panel. We even did a board on top here. Okay, gives you a nice actually shelf life the whole way. This is going to finish down to what it was before. Okay, you can see right here, I'm going to walk it down. Cattle panel. This spot here, we had to put in some concrete at the base of that one specifically. That's all right. There's some old paneling underneath, some kind of, I'm not sure what it was, honestly. We looked into it, it wasn't anything crazy. We're going to keep this gate here though. This gate serves a great purpose. We have no issues with it. And this is what it was before. The cattle panel that's attached to it is very temporary. We had pigs for a little bit that were literally just pushing directly under. You can see right here. They were just pushing right under. Your goats, if you have a chain link fence, will just, they like to scratch their backs and they'll rub. So this is the progress of start down to finished product down there. That's why I did this video before I got completely done with it. There's a tire method you can do as well if your posts aren't coming out of the ground, but that's a whole nother topic. Fortunately, we did not have to do that. When we first moved to this property, this chain link fence was here. So this fence is probably at least 20 years old, I would imagine. Chain link fence might work fine for pets or, basic yard boundaries, but it really doesn't hold up well on a working homestead. Our animals would lean on it, like I said, the goats and some pigs that we had. Boy, if you have pigs, alpine goats, they can climb an 8-foot fence easily. They could climb this one, but we only actually have one that's actually a mix. We don't have a pure alpine. We had one alpine goat that would, her name was Alice. She used to completely clear an 8-foot fence. So we don't have that issue with our current livestock animals here. But we did realize quickly that if we wanted a fence that would last, we needed something stronger and more rigid. We decided to go with these cattle panel here because they're specifically designed for, well, livestock pressure, right? Cattle panel are heavy duty, they're rigid, hard for animals to bend. Your dogs can go right through, which is perfectly fine here because we have a fence in the front too. Unlike the chain link, though, I will say cattle panels don't sag over time. Animals can't easily deform cattle panels, obviously, by leaning them and rubbing. That alone made a huge difference in keeping everyone where they belong. We also added these boards I'm showing you here. Added security, okay. Cattle panels didn't stop there. We also added those boards along the top, like I said, which is beautiful because you can have, you're basically going to have a nice 50-foot, 60-foot, shelf here that you can store things on. So they're preventing animals from pushing directly on the panel's edges. On the cattle panel edges, they add rigidity to the entire fence line, strengthen it. That's what it's all about. We're actually going to staple the back of these in as well because right now it's not all the way, it's only on the post currently. We had to order more boards. That's why we're kind of in the middle of a quick, short hiatus with this. But, of course, it gives the fence a cleaner, more finished look. The combination in general, cattle panel on boards, creates a fence that's not only strong, it's beautiful, more predictable, and safer for the animals in general. This setup works really well for goats that like to climb or test boundaries, chickens that need a solid barrier, mixed species homesteads where animals share fence lines. And if you've ever dealt with animals squeezing through weak fencing or breaking out during feeding time, this type of fence can save you a lot of stress. One thing I do love about this fence upgrade we're doing is that it is very low maintenance. Cattle panel is not going to rot on you. Boards are easy to replace. Seriously, super easy to replace if you need to, and the whole system stays tight and secure. Homestead maintenance is not glamorous. Upgrades like this make daily life so much easier. Fewer escapes, you're going to have less stress overall, and it's honestly safer animals overall. Just look up for your hawks and juvenile bald eagles though, and your crows stealing your eggs. If you're thinking about upgrading your fencing, I hope this video helps you decide what might work best for your homestead. Drop a comment down below and let me know. I'll keep you guys updated on the progress of this fence as well. What animals are you guys trying to keep in? What fencing problems are you dealing with? And if you enjoy real life homestead maintenance and projects videos like this, make sure to subscribe. We post new long form videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and daily shorts. Thanks for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.